What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? It's your boy, Big Low Country. Hope everybody out there is doing great tonight. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach. Love to sit around and talk about sports. And I'm going to tell you something, Bo. We got a few things to talk about tonight. First of all, I want to make sure that I welcome everybody in here that's chilling out with us. I want to show love to everybody who's showing love to me. So let me go ahead, without further ado, show some love to everybody that came on chill out with us tonight. Nate Bill, man, we finna get to this whole Calvin Ridley situation, Bo. This is crazy. We finna jump on it. We finna jump on his back. Molly, Young Men of Faith Jamal 05. He says, Big Low, what's up, Bo? What it do, coaching staff? Hashtag rise up. We ready. That's right. You already know what time it is. Calvin Ridley showed enough was ready. Anyway, Calvin Ridley's in here tonight. Calvin Ridley says, is it too late to say I'm sorry? Hey, Bo. Hey, Calvin. Me and you. Just all I can say is don't be walking around the dark parking lot. If I catch it, me and you, we finna have some issues. So, look here. First of all, I want everybody, all the coaching staff and everybody else to make sure that they give Coach Roney a warm welcome. Coach Roney, she's back. You know. First order business. Got to make sure that we take care of the owner, CEO, the one that does everything, GM, equipment manager, water girl, everything else. She does it all. So I'm definitely glad that you're feeling better, Coach Roney. Definitely glad you're feeling better. Whatever you're going through things, it had me worried. I was like, man, what can I do to make things better? But I'm definitely glad. So, Oh, and I'm sorry. So for everybody out there, make sure if you're watching this show after we went off air, make sure that you put a what in the world, Bo, in the comments. Thank you, Coach. See, you want make sure you put a what in the world, Bo, in the comments. I would definitely appreciate it, because I definitely want to make sure that everybody who comes on here to show us love. I want to know that you're in here later on. So let's go ahead and get started, man. So, like I said, we got a few things to talk about tonight. It's been busy in the world of sports. Look, I've been tied up with a few different things, so I know I didn't get a chance to come on here last Wednesday. But ever since last Wednesday, it was crazy. We did have a chance to do our Saturday night pet rally, and we definitely had a good time. Von Django says, what in the world, Bo? Good to see you, Big Low. It's definitely good to see you, my family. I'm definitely glad that you came on to chill out with us tonight. Dre Murphy says, what's up, everybody? How's everybody feeling on this hump night? Definitely, man. Definitely. I got Dex in here. Much love to you. Raymond Elder, what's going on, Bo? Hope that you doing good tonight, my family. We got Coach Bridget in here. It's a party now. We got Coach Bridget. Grandizer says, yo. Coach Lowe, what it is, where you be at, who you be with. Things to make you smile. What numbers to dial. You gonna be here. Hey, you look. You already know. So we got a few things that we need to talk about. Wait a minute, hold on. What the world? We got Calvin Ridley's bookie in the chat tonight. Calvin Ridley's bookie says, what in the world, Bo? I got that action. Or what my team client goes to next. Well, hold on. You better get us in trouble. This Georgia. We can't be betting like that. So we got a few things to break down tonight, coaches. So first of all, we need to talk about this Calvin Ridley situation. We need to talk about this Aaron Rodgers situation. Aaron Rodgers, got this mega deal, $200 million. Then comes back, says that he didn't get the deal, but he knows he's going to be playing there next year. Aaron Rodgers, he got to make things difficult. Also, we got to talk about Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, bedroom eyes. Russell Wilson. He's going to the
bedroom eyes.
He got the bedroom eyes, Coach.
No, he does not.
Yes, it does.
No, he does not.
Okay, all right, Coach. He got the bedroom eyes.
For you, huh?
I didn't say that.
It gets you curly hair and bedroom eyes.
Hey, he looks sleepy.
Drink water.
He look sleepy all the time.
That's not what bedroom eyes.
That's what
mean.
bedroom eyes look like to me.
Bedroom eyes don't mean you're sleepy.
Oh, it don't?
means it gets you in the bedroom.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I just thought bedroom eyes meant, oh man.
God.
Oh man, I'm sleepy. I thought that would have been.
No.
Oh, okay. You know, like Alicia Keys, you know how she got the sleepy bedroom eyes.
Oh, God.
Sure, Alicia Keys don't got bedroom eyes?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, take the sports. Take the sports, LeBron. Take the sports.
Oh man. So you know, Russell Wilson, he ends up going to Denver Broncos. The carousel is starting, guys. The carousel is starting. Carson Wentz going to the Washington Commodores, you know, just to be close to you. So it's one of those situations where we got all kinds of things going on in the world of sports right now. Coach Ronald sent me a text message. He said, "Hey, Coach, you know, they traded Carson Wentz. You think the Colts might make a run at Matt Ryan?" I said, "Well, I don't think that's going to happen, Coach, because that's like jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. Carson Wentz, he's not as good as a quarterback as Matt Ryan, but the way that this team is constructed, if they get the right young quarterback, if they get the right one, they will be good for the next 6 to 7 years easily. They have the squad. Jonathan Taylor, he's the top 3 running back in the league. Michael Pittman, I feel like he didn't get the shine that he should have gotten because, you know, I mean, can I say Carson Wentz was throwing on the ball? But there were a lot of things that were going on there. You know, they have a great defense, great offensive line. They just need the right quarterback. And I think that they're going to go all in to get the right quarterback. Definitely do. Jamal D, what's going on, Bo? What in the world? Got Charles in here. What in the world, Bo? Hope everybody out here is doing good tonight. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right. So Calvin Ridley Bookie says, "Welcome back, Coach Ronnie. Calvin had 1,500 that you'll be back next week."
Calvin Ridley.
Oh man.
He actually placed the bet on an app. So
Oh.
He didn't use a bookie.
Oh, okay. Well, that we know about. Cause I could have sworn, you know, I was walking downtown one day. I see Calvin Ridley one of them back alley talking about. I could have sworn I seen it. Man. So $11 million compared to 1,500. That's crazy, right? So everybody out there that don't know, Calvin Ridley gambled on an app a total of $1,500. Now, one thing that we can say, he bet on the Falcons. It was a parlay. He bet on the Falcons
to win. But
And-
it was against the Jaguars. So
I mean, it don't matter. You know, you still
that
bet
would've
on
been
this
the only
team.
game you would have bet the Falcons to win.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. Thing is, they had trouble with that one. He almost lost that money.
Almost lost the sure thing.
What's going on, Molly Mom? Y'all, excuse me. I gotta make sure I keep my juice cup. So, look, I gotta tell y'all what's going on, Coach Lowe. For everybody that don't know, sometimes my blood sugar runs low on me. So, whenever I was taking care of Coach Roney, I got her back from the hospital. My blood sugar went low. You know, I about passed out. You know, dry heaving and everything. Yeah, it's a good thing Mama Country was here, you know, to help take care of me. Thank you, Mama Country. I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, so I got to make sure I keep, you know, a juice cup or something around me. And then, you know, don't moonshine got sugar in it, Coach Ron.
Yeah, I think so.
This show no does. That should help me keep my blood sugar.
I think it turns to sugar, right? In your
Oh,
body.
I don't know, but you know, I think it's Tony Wright's in here. What's going on, man? What's going on? So let's go ahead and talk about this whole Calvin Ridley situation. The thing is that the Atlanta Falcons, guys, and I don't know if this is Arthur Blank. I don't know if this was Terry Fontenot or Rich McKay who made the decision They said that they were getting trade offers for Calvin Ridley. They said that they were getting trade offers for Calvin Ridley. Now, the thing is that they turned him down because they know that he was going to get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They knew that he was going to get in trouble. What's going on, Brian Peoples? Dog Nation in here. Much love to you. How about them dogs? So it's one of those cases where I want to know. The first question I have for the coaching staff tonight, the first one or two question is, do you feel like it's one of those cases where the Falcons made the right decision to not trade Calvin Ridley? If you feel like, they did what was in the,
So they did something morally right.
Yeah. If you feel like it was like a moral victory, not trading Calvin Ridley, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it was one of those cases where they should have been like, man, bump all that.
Exactly.
Let me go ahead and. If you feel like it's one of those cases where they should have traded them, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know what y'all think. So if you feel like they made the right decision by not trading them, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like they should have went ahead and cut their losses, hit somebody upside the head and took everything in their pockets, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know. Definitely, man. Definitely. I got Joy in here. What's going on, Joy? Joy said Calvin Ridley should have joined the gambler community.
Oh, he should have been scratching with Joy in them. He wouldn't have gotten in trouble for that. He could have been scratching all the time.
He could have won the Georgia lottery. He would have been all right. Oh man. Tony Wright says, yeah, we heard that you was completely tied up as business. It's super shining. You know what I want to wear. Oh man, Javaldi says Coach Lowe always good for a laugh. Well, I definitely appreciate that, brother. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, I want to know what everybody thinks. Do you feel like it's one of those cases where they made the right moral decision and it, did business on the up and up? If you feel like that's the case, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like that's not the case, put a 2 in the chat. Definitely want to know what y'all thinking. Definitely. I feel like the Falcons were looking at the long haul. Terry Fontenot, this is his first time as a GM in the league. He was probably looking at the situation saying, hey, I don't want to create a negative. I don't want to have that negative aura around myself. I don't want to have a bad reputation.
Right, because all his trades would have been looked at with suspicion.
Yeah. Now, see, Coach Roney, you heard her. She was like, she would trade her. Well, nobody would want to trade with Coach Roney in 2023.
I think I agree with Calvin Ridley's bookie.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you should trade and be like, oh man, what? I didn't even know that. He got one suspended. And that's messed up.
Man.
Dang.
Good luck with that. Oh man. Ricky Gang says, Coach, I heard Calvin Ridley is nice at blackjack table. Double down Ridley. That's what they call him at Hard Rock.
Oh my God.
That's the only time Calvin Ridley would ask to be hit. At the blackjack table. Hit me. That's all the time. Any other time, Calvin Ridley, he,
Joy called him the East-West Connect.
Yeah, that's what Coach Joy called him. Coach Enjoy My Words, he called him the East-West Connect. See that he always going east or west. Sitting sideways like an old Paul Wall song. Y'all might not. Coach, let's get it. Say he's present for duty, Coach. I definitely appreciate that, my family. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely. Lynn T says Calvin, 7 and 11. Oh man. Y'all look crazy. So I want to know. So what y'all think? Is it one of those cases where the Falcons made the right decision? If you were a GM, did the Falcons make the right decision to go ahead and wait on trading Calvin Ridley? Because we got to remember something, guys. And a lot of us thought whenever this initially happened, we said, well, look, since he's going to be suspended next season, then whenever the suspension's up, then we'll just go ahead and release him. Well, not so fast, my friend, in my Lee Corso voice, because that contract is actually going to extend to 2023. So thank you so much, Coach Ron. I appreciate that. Looking out for my blood sugar. I really man, boy. Look at here. We've been be doing some talking tonight because we're gonna be talking about a lot of life and we're gonna be talking about a lot of sports tonight. I'm feeling good. I've been working hard all day, and we finna have a crazy show. So I'm finna start this thing out. What's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water, it might be moonshine, but if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. Y'all might want to stick around for this one. That's all I'm finna tell you. So, so Calvin Ridley's contract, it actually extends out to 2023. So whenever his contract is up, Coach Roney, he's going to be like 20, 28, 29 years old. So is it going to be one of those cases where you say, hey, I might want to keep him? Now, let me see what everybody's votes were. So, and I apologize. I got a little bit behind, but I said if you felt like they made the right decision to not trade Calvin Ridley and do business on the up and up, to put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like they should have just went ahead and traded him and been like, oh, my bad, I didn't know that was the case, put a 2 in the chat. That don't mean he did it. Slick says, class move. Coach Roney, she's shy. I'm gonna start calling her. What's that rapper name? Pooh Shiesty. I'm gonna start calling you Rody Shiesty. T says 1. He agrees. He says, look, it made the right choice. Workflow, he says 1. Coach Dre Shiesty too. Look at him. Team Shiesty number 2. Coach Terry Artist 404 said, hey, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You need to go ahead and make the right decisions and build these relationships moving forward. He said you want to keep them. Dex, Corey Harris, they all said 1. Molly Mall, you know Molly Mall Shiesty. You already know he's the captain. He says 2. Prove it. He says he think they made the right choice. Granddaughter says, nah, they said they were asking really for betting advice. Not for his NFL playing time. Alfonso said they should have went ahead and traded him. He said 2. Coach Tony Wright said the Falcons did the right thing by turning down those offers as it would have been in good faith if they made the trade. So he says 1. Coach Bridget, she said 1. Okay. Raymond Elder. So it's like the angel and the devil on the shoulders. It's like, man, I mean, I could make this trade and get a second round pick and a couple other, or it's one of those cases where it's like, I can't do you like that. Coach Raymond, he says 2. Redrick in here, he says 2, but we don't got the cap space though, and that's true. Charles says 1. Granddaughter, he says 2. He says, but they would have gotten what they wanted. And that's true. That's definitely true. Brian People says 1. Calvin Ridley's bookie says 2. And been like, man, I ain't even know. Exactly. Oh, man, y'all are crazy. Wait a minute. Von Django with the first Superman chat of the night, he says they did the right thing. Good karma, I guess. And look, it's a real thing. What you put out there to the universe, all I know is I don't trust them Alabama boys no more. Don't come bringing me no money, no more of them boys that wear that white and crimson. I'm sorry, Coach Terry Artist 404, but that's definitely true.
Look, let me do something.
Okay, and Vaughn, I definitely appreciate that. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Coach Terry Artist 404 says no more Bama receivers. I can't take the pain. No, look, these your boys.
Yeah,
these your boys. We drafted Calvin Ridley. Coach Terry Artist 404 just run around all naked. Just run around 285, just naked, just butt naked. Like what in the world, boy? Roll tide, rag top, roll tide. What in the world? Oh man, definitely, man. Coach Joy said they made the right decision. Coach young boy. Coach Young Boy in the house. Like that name, Coach. Like that name. He says, he says too. He said he would have went ahead and got shiesty on. Prove it. What in the world, Bo? Let's get it. Says his name ain't Calvin Ridley no more. His name is Calvin Rose now. Oh man, that's crazy. My mom said, "Big Low, you got the sugars." So ever since I was a kid, my blood sugar would run low. Like, you know, if I worked out too much and I ain't eat nothing beforehand, like I'd be about to the point where I'm about to pass out. So I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, I never could get it to get high. It was always running low. I don't know what in the world. Sterling Woods, he says 1. Thinks they made the right decision. Millie Mills, he says 2. He says he would have got shiesty on him. Got Jimmy Jenkins in here tonight. What in the world, Bo? How you doing, man? He said that he would have made that move. He said he would have pulled the trigger. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. So, wait a minute. Tyler Cunningham in here with the second Superman chat tonight. He says, it's people trying to decide that they want to live tomorrow, and he trying to lie about his goldfish problem and blame it on the mental health. Man, the world. Y'all ain't right, boy. Tyler, I definitely appreciate that, my family. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Man, so whenever this news broke on Monday, Coach Ronnie said, "Hey, Coach, you gonna go live?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I might go live." And then she was like, "You know what? I think we should wait. Let's get our minds together, and we're gonna get together and have our traditional coaches meeting, and we're gonna all put our heads together and talk about this thing." So apparently, they said he went down to Fort Lauderdale. That's something that I'm starting to realize. You can't trust no wide receiver from Florida. Them doggone Calvin Ridleys, Antonio Browns, all them boys, you can't trust them. So they say he went down to Fort Lauderdale, and he was down there. He said, "Oh, shoot, it's legal to gamble down here. I'm just going to go." That mean you can do it? What in the world? So he went down there, gambled, bet about $1,500. He said it was only $1,500. It's only $1,500 to you. I mean, the other people, that's a significant amount of money. But the fact of the matter is that you're not supposed to do it, period. It don't matter if it was $5. You can't do it. Appreciate that, Dre. That's that Dr. Don.
So the question that Tyler brought up is, what does this mean about mental health? Like, the two things can coexist, right?
What do you mean?
So, like, just because he bet doesn't mean clearly he was in a bad mental place if you're making decisions like that.
I mean, that's true.
Like,
I didn't.
You still have mental health issues and be betting. I don't want the two to be conflated. Like, oh, because he bet, that means nothing's wrong with him mentally. And that's true.
And that's. I'm glad you made that point, Coach Ronnie. I know that a lot of people they're going out and Terrence 404 said it really was paid by Bama.
Exactly.
But I know that a lot of people are coming out and saying, "See, look, I tried to tell y'all this whole time there wasn't nothing wrong with Calvin Ridley." Well, look, first of all, what sane man bets $1,500 when he's set to make $11 million next year? You can't be sane if you're doing that kind of stuff, right? Like you're definitely in a clouded mental state if you're just betting $1,500 and you know that it could legitimately put your career. Because don't forget about this, guys. Y'all got to remember something. The NFL said that it's an indefinite suspension, and the earliest he could come back is next year. That's the earliest. So he can't even file for it. Well, he could file for an appeal, but how when Ben Roethlisberger got in trouble and he came back a lot earlier.
Breaking.
Well,
Ben Roethlisberger was breaking.
Well, okay. So, Coach Rodgers, boy, I'm saying. But But yeah, I mean, so you know how he came back early, and a lot of other people they got in trouble. They came back a lot earlier. They're saying that like he's not going to have a chance to come back early for good behavior, because this threatens the whole integrity of the league. Like you can't just be betting on games, bro. It's almost like he was like, Mr. Bookie, I traded all money, cars, and everything. Like what? Oh man, Molly Ma with the Superman chat. He says Calvin Ridley bet on losers, the Saints. That's why he lost the money.
You paid for that. You gotta read it. You gotta read it. He paid for that.
I will read it, Molly Ma. Look, you paid for this one now. Oh boy, man. Okay. Molly Ma says Calvin Ridley bet on losers, Falcons. That's why he lost his money. Molly Ma, that's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man, and he won his money. To be perfectly honest, Molly Ma, the Falcons won. Definitely. Brian Peoples also in here with the Superman chat. He says, that's like me selling y'all a car with a bad motor. That's bad business, boy. That's right. You can't be selling, Coach Roney should be in there. Oh, yeah, here you go. This is nice. Go ahead and drive it off the lot. I just put that fix it in there. It'll run good about 2-3 days. Brian Peoples, I appreciate that, family. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Yeah. I mean, y'all definitely make a great point. I see ATLGA Faithful in here says, yo, mental health is gone. If you think you can bet on the sport you play, exactly. No doubt he has mental health issues. Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's one of the first things they talk about at the rookie symposium. You can't bet on the game. Yeah, you can't bet on the game. Mr. Bridget says, exactly, that proves the case. He has mental health issues even more. Who does that on your phone? didn't even get somebody else to do the bets for him. That's the same, and you're completely right. I'm pretty sure he was in Florida. I'm sure he had cousins, aunts, and uncles. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of players. That's what they do. They be like, hey, put this money on this, Now, Coach Ronan, she was telling me the other day that, some people say that's why Calvin Ridley was running backwards sometimes.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw those tweets.
Some people say that's why he was not getting first down. I don't know if anybody's seen that whole point shaving on the Bad Sports docuseries on Netflix. But man, that point shaving thing is real. If you get a chance, you need to watch it, about the college basketball player Headache Williams, I think. But if that's the case, and it's one of those cases where the NFL is taking things this seriously, where they're suspending them at minimum for a season, I'm pretty sure they're going to do a very thorough investigation. If there's anything else behind this, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Coach Terra Artist 404 says, clearly he had bad mental betting on the dang Falcons. But nah, mental health is serious. I mean, you're right. Down South Georgia boy. DSGB, my clique, all the money that he says, the peer pressure is real. J-Rock, much love to you, fam. Much love to you. But yeah, he said, Calvin Ridley literally says, baby girl, I traded all money, cars, and everything. All. Y'all might not know this. Fabulous. He's one of my favorite rappers. I'm assuming I'm speaking to you because before a week, that's why I can't spit the Coach Ronan. I can't spit that that's so into you.
No, you were crying on the phone, calling me a beautiful rose.
Oh, okay.
I just love you.
I hear you. Woo. Wow. Look, I do need y'all to do a country boy favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. If you feel like Calvin Ridley, was throwed off when he decided to make them bets on this phone for $1,500, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, this is your first time chilling out with us. Make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. Help get us out into the YouTube universe. If you do that, I promise you, I'll come do the Uncle June bug at your wedding one day. Even if it's not in style, then I'll come and do it. Definitely. Man. Miller Mill says, hey, Lo, I bet we'll hashtag let Calvin go now. You been pushing it, Bo. You been pushing it. So, and that's the thing. A lot of people are wondering, they're saying, well, look, coach, does this change the draft for the Atlanta Falcons? Me, myself, personally, I don't think it does. I think that, it might change what you do in free agency because, we were originally trying to make a trade for draft picks. Now that we can't make that trade for draft picks, I personally think that we'll get, a legitimate wide receiver, whether it's Juju Smith-Schuster or, somebody else. I definitely think that can happen. It's going to be one of these bigger body guys. I know Tyler Lockett, he's on the trading block, but they're not going to go for him. He's a little bit too small. He need to put a little bit more sand in his pockets to be a receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. Arthur Smith, like his boy, is big and burly. Oh, man. Jimmy, he says, from what I understand, he was betting on the Falcons to win. Yes. He was betting on the Falcons to win. So it's like,
Jaguars. Is that a real bet?
Yes, that's a real bet.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Trey Jones says, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with your fam? Hope that you're doing good tonight, my brother. Hope that you're doing good tonight. I need to check up my homeboy, Big Q, because, he always be like, man, coach, y'all looking bad over there, coach. What in the world? What's up with your boy, Calvin Ridley, coach? Hey, man, Calvin gonna Calvin. That's all, that's all I can say. Calvin go Calvin, boy. Coach Ronald said this is the coach we would date. What in the world?
Crying. Oh, baby girl, I just can't stand you being out there in Atlanta without me.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, come on, ma. It's more than a flashy. I would have traded it all in orderly fashion. Villa in Florida, we dashing just up the shore so you can hear when the water be splashing. That's a water splash. Oh man, they call me easy. He says it's ridiculous when the Falcons have the same amount of playoff wins as Mark Sanchez in 18 years. Oh man, that's rough right there, Bo. That's rough. That is definitely rough. But yeah, it's one of those situations where I feel like they're gonna have to go for a wide receiver in free agency. I know that they're working on redoing some of these deals. I'm hearing Grady Jarrett. I'm hearing Jake Matthews. I'm also hearing Matt Ryan. And if it's one of those cases where if they do renew Matt Ryan's deal, because and let's be honest, the quarterback market in the draft just changed. It just changed because look at what the Colts did. The Colts, they just traded their quarterback away. It's almost a given that the Colts are going to draft the quarterback, right? There's going to be some other teams out there. We know the Broncos. We know that they got their quarterback, but I can see Seattle getting a quarterback. I could definitely see that happening. Dang, they got 2 first-round picks now. I know they got two first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a whole bunch of 3 players. They cleaned up in that trade. They definitely did. Calvin Ridley Bookie, he says, Coach Lowe, was on that Ralph Tresvant. You need a man.
You need a man. I am a man.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh man. Calvin Ridley Boogie, he says, Coach Ronan, I don't think that emoji means what you think it means. Oh, let it work. Oh, Coach Ronan said stuff like that, boy. I be trying to get back to the house. All right, I gotta go. Oh man. Well, Amy in here, he said, man, it's a wrap for scamming Ridley. He said it's a wrap. Now, let me ask y'all this. Do you think with this whole situation, is this the end of Calvin Ridley's career? Because I've heard a few people say that, he's done.
I don't think they're gonna let him come back.
You don't think they're gonna let him come back?
They don't like that. It calls into question the integrity of all the games.
Exactly. And that's that's they that's how they make their money. People pay for the competitiveness. Yeah. Right? So let me ask y'all this. If you feel like Calvin Ridley's coming back to the NFL, whether it's with the Falcons or with anybody else, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where he's done and all, if you feel like he's done, done, like an old Shorty Low song, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know what y'all think. And let's see here. Molly Mall says, dun dun dun. Y'all are old nasty couple. Oh man. Millie Mill says, Bull said earlier, we should go sign Riley Ridley. Ain't nobody signed Calvin Ridley, brother.
Oh, she plays?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where he played. I know he got drafted by the Bears. I don't even think he really played anymore. He was the wide receiver at Georgia. And yeah, he was, he was the I ain't gonna say great value brand, because sometimes great value be hit, but he was the.
I don't know any instance where great value is better than the regular stuff.
I say it's better. I never said it was better.
It always tastes like you're missing something. It does. So
you said the great value sugar?
Oh, I can't stand it.
You don't like the great value sugar?
It almost feels too sweet.
The fake sugar.
It tastes like.
Oh my goodness!
It don't melt right.
It don't. You try to put it in Kool-Aid.
Right,
you be stirring that sugar for hours.
Don't drink Kool-Aid and like coffee and like cornflakes, like normal people.
Like no, you said normal people don't drink Kool-Aid.
I'm saying you ain't drunk Kool-Aid in years.
Yeah, I had, but I remember back in the day when I used to put it in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I enjoy. You know what? That do sound pretty good.
No,
it helped me. It helped me with my blood sugar.
No, we're not getting Kool-Aid.
Okay, all right.
Straight sugar.
Okay, I hear you. But you don't want me passing out, Coach Ronan. You know. Brian People says Calvin Ridley equals Pete Rose. He's done it all. Jimmy said not the end of his career. Someone will take him. But that's the thing. It's like, would he be eligible to be reinstated? Now, we look at Josh Gordon. Like Josh Gordon come and go like a, like Gucci Man. It's like buses. This one next 15 one cut. He always come back around. So it's one of those cases where it's like with Calvin Ridley in this case, like, so you're going to say that Calvin Ridley would be done for betting $1,500, but Josh Gordon consistently breaks the rule, and the only reason.
There's a lot of suspicion around Calvin Ridley apart from the $1,500.
Like what?
There's whole supercuts on YouTube about some moves he makes that seem like he's trying not to get yardage.
Oh yeah, and then he did drop a lot of passes.
And there were several times. Go back and look at some of your own videos. You be watching the game like, how do you not catch that?
I mean, one time I seen him, they threw him the ball. He was like what the world? It was like you can tell. You like, wait a minute, you supposed to be a professional wide receiver.
All this suspicion coupled with the fact that he clearly has a gambling problem.
He said, and then the first thing he said on he ain't been saying nothing on Twitter,
right?
Like, and then the first thing he be like, I ain't got a gambling problem. That's the first thing people say when they got a problem.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's really a tough situation because it's like if he don't say something,
he shouldn't be saying anything.
Yeah, he should leave that to his, to his people. Yeah, he should leave that to his people. I definitely agree with you. Redrick, he says one, Coach Young Boy, Millie Mills, they all think Calvin really coming back, Coach Ron. You might be alone on this one.
I'll be alone.
Bridget says, hey, nah, his career ain't over in the NFL. Somebody will take him. Prove it. He says, said they think that he'll be back. Tony Wright says, no, it's not the end. Let Paul Horner and Alex Karras come back the following year. Okay. Corey Harris, he said that said it's not over. Coach Ronan said it's done. Calvin Ridley Bookie said if Josh Gordon get 3,576,231 chances, then Ridley will be back. And that's my thing. Like Josh Gordon, like he always leaving and coming back. It's almost like whenever Josh Gordon gets suspended, and they changed the rules, so he ain't gonna get suspended no more. But whenever Josh, it's almost like daylight savings time. You know it's coming sometime this year. You just don't know when. And that was Josh Gordon for like the last 6-7 years. You remember when he came into the league and you were using him on your fantasy team? Like he had promise. He looked like he was gonna be like a top 3 wide receiver in the NFL for a long time. And he had Brian Hoyer throwing him the ball.
I thought Brian Hoyer was a good quarterback.
I thought Brian Hoyer was a good quarterback too.
Like he's trash.
No, all I'm saying is that Brian Hoyer was throwing him the ball, and after that, Brian Hoyer didn't look good anymore.
No, that's not true. He got hurt, and then he didn't look good anymore.
I hear you. Jay Tubbs, he said Calvin really done. J Rock thinks he'll be back. Okay. Trey Joseph thinks he'll be back. Ghost Pepper, what's going on? Ghost thinks that he'll be back. Dex said he think he's done. Granddaughter said think somebody's gonna take a chance on him. Yeah, I think they'll give him another chance. Mama Mom said, Big Low, you need that Dollar Tree food.
No.
What's wrong with this name brand stuff?
Clover Valley.
But they got name brand stuff in Dollar Tree though.
But we talking about great value, so he's talking about the off brand.
I don't know what Dollar Tree brand is.
I think it's Clover Valley.
Oh man,
So terrible.
That sounds bad.
It is.
That sounds bad. That sounds Superman bad. Bill says, "Hey, Lo, it's over for him. If he was gambling all year though, look, we don't know what's going on with Calvin Ridley. We don't. I tell you somebody who does have a lot of money to be gambling though. Aaron Rodgers. So for all y'all that don't know, Aaron Rodgers, he got broke off $200 million, 4-year extension.
4 years? Is he gonna be able to play for 4 more years?
I mean, he looks good now, but think about this, Coach Ronnie.
It's crazy.
Tom Brady signed a $50 million deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, $25 million a season, and he won 7 times as many Super Bowls as Aaron Rodgers.
7 times.
He won 7 times as many Super Bowls as Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers getting paid twice as much. Aaron Rodgers finessed the Green Bay Packers. When it comes to Aaron Rodgers, that boy dripping in finesse. Don't make no sense. I'm telling you, at the beginning of last year, he had this planned out the whole time. And maybe y'all know how I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I think he had this planned out the whole time. Well, think about it. It's like he kept talking about how he wasn't sure if he was gonna come to training camp, and you know, he put up the thing saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna come back." He missed training camp. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. This is gonna be the last dance. This is gonna be. I'm not coming back after this. I'm finna go somewhere else. I might consider retiring. Then they say, "Well, Aaron Rodgers, what's the problem? Like, it seems like you and Matt LaFleur get along so well. Like, this is probably the best you played in your whole career, back-to-back MVPs." Like, nah, it's not Matt LaFleur. Well, I know it. Like, is it the ownership? Because the Green Bay Packers is owned by the fans, and I'm sure they'll make some sort of adjustments for you. Like, nah, it's not the ownership. No, it's not that. Well, what's the problem, Aaron Rodgers? Like, do you just don't like the color of the toilets in the bathroom, or like, nah, the color of the toilets are fine? Well, what's the issue? Moving forward, it's like he never said, whenever they asked him, like, is it the contract? He kept saying, nah, it's not the contract, but it was the contract. It was the contract at the end of the day, because he kept saying that he didn't want to be the highest paid player in the NFL or the highest paid quarterback, but here we are, and he's the highest paid quarterback. I've never seen a situation where somebody this old get this kind of money for this period of time. $153 million guaranteed. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. So, huh?
He's old.
Yeah.
Old and maskless.
What is he like? Was he like 39?
I think he's like 37, 38.
Oh, he's 38. So he's gonna be in his early 40s by the time his contract is up. So they're gonna be paying him $50 million in his 40s.
They said 150. J-Rock said 153 million is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oof.
153 million guaranteed.
Jeez.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I legitimately feel like Aaron Rodgers finessed the Green Bay Packers. He had this planned out ever since the beginning. This is a year and a half in the making. A year and a half in the making. So I definitely think that's the case. John Bird says, so A-Ryan got pics of who doing what?
Exactly.
Tony Rice is A-Rod, 39 years old, Coach Ron.
He's 39.
Yeah. So he won pecan season away. He won pecan season away from the 40s. Man. Dre Murphy said they call me Matty Ice. They call me Matty Ice Cap. Oh, okay. I thought Dre was finna hit us with a freestyle. Okay. No. He said they call me easy. Matty Ice Cap ain't our salary cap messed up due to Thomas Dimitroff. Got our salary cap. Hey man. Thomas Dimitroff, don't forget he not only paid Matt Ryan, but he broke Julio Jones off. Broke him off. So I mean that's something that that's something that we got to deal with. That's Coach Ronnie's boy, Arthur Blank, sticking with people too long. He got to know when to cut the cord. Cut the cord.
They said the Hawks just lost.
Ah, man, the Hawks lost.
Coach Nate got an ATL jet. He said Coach Nate just got ejected.
Oh, man. Hawks lost, y'all. Hawks lost, man. Looking tough. It's looking bleak. Coach Youngboy said the Hawks season over with. It's looking bleak, Bo. It's looking tough. It's looking tough. I mean, we can still say Georgia won the Natty. We can still say the Braves won the series. So, it's one of those situations where, we gotta realize we ain't title town yet. We ain't title town yet. We gotta get them Falcons and them Hawks up in there before we can be title town. Definitely. Dad says, "Hey man, I want to talk to old TD." Man, you sure Thomas Dimitroff ain't in Green Bay giving this deal to Aaron Rodgers? Cause this show enough look like a Thomas Dimitroff type deal. This looks like one of those Kobe Bryant kind of deals at the end of his career where everybody was like, y'all sure y'all want to pay this old guy this much money? Y'all sure y'all want to pay him?
Unvaccinated seniors.
I swear I just see the Geritol pill fall out his pocket. Y'all sure y'all want to?
Icy hot. Icy cold thing. Hot, relax it away.
Like, why does it smell like blue emu out here? Like, what in the world? Slick said, tell Calvin Ridley stop betting on the Hawks.
Well, that's who he should have been betting on if he wanted to bet.
Yes.
Place it on the Hawks.
Yeah.
And we don't even have this problem.
Exactly. Now, in a way, this could be a silver lining. Like this could be a silver lining for the Falcons. It took $11 million off the salary cap. You know, the only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that we can't trade them now, which is what I was looking forward to.
Team Shiesty.
Coach Rona said we should have traded him. She said that.
He should have been gone.
She said he should have been gone.
About the Bears problem. Like, man, what's the Bears gonna do?
It's tough. But, you know, moving forward, I think that, you know, they were just working in good business. I ain't even mad at Arthur Blank and them for saying, you know, maybe he went back to the old mob ways. Like, he was like, look, I'm finna do good business. I can't do that to you. And I respect that. I ain't even mad at it. Definitely. I got you in a few minutes, Coach. Marty Miles says all ATL teams are taking a step back and losing from now on. But look, man. All right, look, Marty Miles. Just because people ain't soft as a St. Charles Bengals, you ain't gotta doggone like us now. Reggie said Team Shiesty. Oh man.
The second S is a dollar sign.
Oh man. Now let me ask y'all this right here though. Because this Russell Wilson trade, you know, bedroom eyes, Russell Wilson.
Okay.
You know, do y'all think that this trade put the Denver Broncos over the hump? If you feel like it does, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases that, you know, it kind of messed them up, trading those many picks and those many players for Russell Wilson, put a 2 in the chat. Russell Wilson, he's a little bit up there too now. We got to remember that. I don't remember how old he is. If somebody, he's 30. Nah, he older than that.
He's older than that?
Yeah, because remember, he was old when he came out of college. He was old when he came out of college. But if you feel like it, what was it?
No, he's 33.
He's just 33?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Man, he's a young Thundercat. Man, I thought he was older than that. So if you feel like this trade put the Denver Broncos over the hump, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where, you know, they still got a ways to go and they got to play against, you know, the Chargers and Coach Roney's Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City. Is that one here or is it away?
It's here.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I guess you'll be at that game then.
Team Herbert.
Okay, you getting the jersey?
I'll be in my Chargers gear.
Okay, Coach Ronnie. All right. I hear you. The weirdest looking guy. Anyway, okay. Coach Bridget, she feels like they need to do a few more things. Maurice Amy, he feels like that kind of put him over the hump. That did it. Trey Joseph and Calvin Ridley's bookie, they said that they're more than a quarterback away. They need to do a few things. Tony Wright says, okay, so he's 32. Appreciate that, Coach. Appreciate that. Man, I did not realize he was that young. Man, they got a quarterback for the next 10 years. They got a quarter. I didn't realize that. That's why they paid so much for him. I thought he was like 35, 36.
He acts older though.
He does. He does. He's young with the soul of an old man. Yeah. Dre says, I totally agree with you, Coach Ronnie. When Calvin Ridley started running east and west instead of north, he's scared to go over the middle on the field and scared of contact. We should have got rid of him then. Oh, Molly Miles said that he said that the Broncos will still be sad like the Saints. Corey and Dre, they said that they don't feel like it puts them over the hump. Now, don't forget now, they're gonna have Cortland Sutton, right? They're gonna have Jerry Jeudy, and they're gonna have Williams. That rookie running back.
But they traded away Noah Fant.
Yeah, they traded away Noah Fant though. Yeah, they traded away Noah Fant, but you know they got the weapons. They got a good set of cornerbacks. They got Bradley Chubb. They got an okay defensive. Like the Denver Broncos got a legit squad. Now I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say like we did last year with Matthew Stafford, and that's probably why they sold the farm and a couple of donkeys to get Russell Wilson. They were like, well, look, they just did it with Matthew Stafford. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe it's one of those cases where, you know, it could work in Denver as well, you know, but, oh, go ahead and highlight it. Ghost Peppers, he said that he don't think it's going to make any difference as well. Corey says, do you think the Falcons would have done that deal with Denver for Matt Ryan? I don't think so. I don't think it's because so much of it would apply to the cap. I don't think they would have done it. I think it would have been one of those cases where, maybe if Matt Ryan has like a couple of crazy seasons, he has some Aaron Rodgers type seasons, they might consider it then. But we got to remember, man, Arthur Blank, he's loyal to a fault.
Too loyal.
Yeah, he's loyal to a fault. Chris Brown wasn't singing about Arthur Blank. He wasn't singing about Arthur Blank when he said they ain't loyal.
He's beating on women and nets and then singing.
Okay, Coach Ryder, you are just.
This is Women's History Month.
You are a rare form.
We're not gonna forgive these abusers.
You are a rare form tonight, man, boy. First Roethlisberger, and then, Reggie says, Coach, how do you rank them in the division though? So, I know that the Chiefs are going to be losing some pieces, and I'm interested to see what they do in free agency. But I will tell you that I think, and to much to Coach Roney's delight, I think the Chargers might be number one in that division next year. I feel like I think the Chiefs and the Broncos are going to be fighting for number two. Just because the Chiefs are the Chiefs, I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to be number two. I'm going to go for the Broncos number three. And I think that the Raiders are going to be pulling up the rear. We still don't know what it looks like. They're going to, keep it steady with Derek Carr. Because I know that before John Gruden got fired unceremoniously, they were talking about letting him go. So yeah, it's it's one of those situations. I think that's how it be. I'm going Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders. That's where I'm going to go. And y'all feel free to let me know what y'all think that division is going to look like. How they're going to be ranked at the end of next season. Definitely. They call me easy says a Falcon still in business to trade Ryan to the Colts or the Panthers, or Seahawks. Okay. I mean, and if that's the case, like I said, y'all heard me talking in the truck, take the best deal that you can get. If somebody offers it to you, you go ahead and take it, boss. You seen what Coach Roney said earlier. Like, look, I ain't finna worry about what you got to deal with after he put on your jersey. That's your responsibility. Oh man, look, I do want to let y'all know something. So, for everybody that don't know, March Madness is coming, right? So we got March Madness around the corner. Y'all feel like playing in a bracket with the old coaching staff? So I set up a group to have a bracket. You can fill out the brackets for March Madness, and I don't know who all's into March Madness. This is whenever I really get interested in college basketball. But if you want to play, Coach Roney just put that link in the description. Like we said, we try to be as interactive as possible. So if y'all want to play March Madness with the old coach and the coaching staff, feel free to jump in there. And y'all know how we do. We're always trying to give something away. Whoever wins is going to get a very, very, very special prize. And when you find out what it is, you'll be excited. But whoever wins is going to get a very, very special prize. So, yes, and it's free. It's free.
No, it's free to join.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's free to join. It's free to join the March Madness. Tony Wright says, Calvin Ridley, he's in the March Madness. Can he play? We ain't betting. We ain't betting. Oh man. But yeah. Y'all feel free to jump in. It's free. So, we just get together. We have a good time. But yes, that grand prize winner is going to get a very, very special gift. Very, very special gift. Definitely, man. Definitely. It's crazy because, like I said, this is one of the best times of the year. One of the best times of the year. Calvin Ridley Boogie said, Coach Lowe giving away the truck. This man has a car to go. Look, I love you. I love you now. You were people, but I don't know if I can do that. I might give away Coach Ronnie's car though.
No. You can't give away something out of your name. No.
My neighbor came out the other day. He said, "Hey, Coach, he looked around to see if Coach Ronnie was out there first. He was like, "Hey, Coach, Coach Ronnie drive the truck, boy. Do you do those?" I said, "Hey, man, look, it is what it is, Bo. It is what it is." But yeah, man, we're definitely enjoying it. Definitely enjoying it. But yeah. For anybody who want to join and play March Madness with us, like we said, it's free. We ain't trying to get no money from you. But if anybody wants to join and play March Madness with us, Coach Roney, she just put that link in the comment. Y'all can come on and chill out with us. Now, I got a few other things I want to talk about. We had a dilemma in the Big Low Country House last week, right? We had a huge dilemma, and I said I need to get the coaching staff's opinion about what happened. So, Coach Lowe's a big sock guy. I love socks.
Gosh. Are you for real?
What?
Oh, okay.
All right. So I love socks, right? So I always get, nice, really, really nice socks. So Coach Ronan, she always taking the socks. Always losing them. I said, "Hey, Coach Ronan."
That's not true. I barely wear socks. It's not true.
Okay. Well,
you lose your own socks.
Okay. I hear you. Well, I felt like Coach Ronan was losing the socks. So I said, I ordered some socks, right? And I put them in her drawer. I said, "Hey, Coach Ronan, I got you some socks. I put them in your drawer." All right. That was on Wednesday. The next day, I got an alert on my phone. I ordered some other socks too. Some really, really nice socks. Real nice socks. I said, "Hey, Coach Ronan, man, I'm excited. The good socks coming in on Friday."
My good socks.
I never said my good socks. I said, "Hey, Coach Ronan, the good socks are coming in on Friday, right?" Coach Ronan said, Oh, so you gave me the bad socks and you just gonna wear the good socks." Now, mind you, I got socks in her drawer and my drawer. I said, look, see, I got the socks too. We were gonna share the good socks just like we sharing the regular socks. She's like, oh, so you just gonna give me the bad socks? My question to the coaching staff is, am I wrong in this situation? Like, is it one of those cases where, so I put it to you like this. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like, if you agree with Coach Roney, you feel like I was giving her the bad socks. Put a 2 in the chat if you see that Coach Lowe was just a loving husband trying to keep his family's feet warm, and putting them in a situation where, she'll be good all the time and she could have really nice socks for special occasions and, still good socks for just being around the house. I just want to know what y'all think. Just want to know what y'all think. Calvin Ridley's book says plot twist. Neither pair are the good socks. Those are being mailed to the office.
The actual good socks, he's sitting somewhere else. But in either instance, the ones he shared are not. They're the lowest tier socks.
Those are really nice socks.
They're called Monfoot.
Yes, look them up.
Yeah, on Amazon.
What's wrong with Amazon?
Amazon sells like counterfeit stuff. The good socks that you're all excited about came from Bombas, where they only sell socks. You're not trying to share those. You're only trying to share counterfeit Amazon socks.
No, that's not the case.
The good socks you are not trying to share. You didn't even share the good socks with your mom when she needed a pair of socks. You gave her the counterfeit Amazon socks just like you gave me.
They ain't counterfeit. No.
Counterfeit Amazon.
They're called Monfoot.
No, okay. Monfoot. Counterfeit Amazon.
They called Monfoot. You pronouncing it wrong. They call Monfoot socks. So it's one of those cases where it's like, look, Mom Country, she just needs some socks to wear around the house. Why you want to wear those expensive bombers around the house? It ain't like you going anywhere. She be all outside in the yard. She was out the yard trimming the hedges with the socks. I'm like, what in the world? So yeah, it's like, come on. Bubba Gump said I'm wrong. He said no. He said he's going with you, Coach Roney. John Bird says 3. Just order more socks.
He's only gonna order the bad counterfeit Amazon.
Hey, bad socks.
And then be like, these are the good socks while he hoards all the actual.
The Monfoot socks are real nice.
No, they're not the good ones.
They're called Monfoot.
They're called Monfoot.
Grandizer says that I'm right. I appreciate that, Grandizer. Coach Dre, he says that I'm right. He normally sides with you. Coach Dre said that I'm right in this situation. So I mean, it looks like it's one of those cases. Molly Mall, he said 2. Nah. He said 2 pearls. You a scammer. But I was just trying to. I'll grasp at straws. But Bubba Gut says counterfeit socks Patterson. He said. Slick said used socks. What in the world, bro?
Exactly.
The socks ain't used, man. They Monfoot.
Exactly.
They Monfoot socks.
Oh my God.
Boy, I tell you, Coach Tony, he says, Coach Roney, he said, I noticed every time you said those counterfeit socks, said Coach, he gets quiet.
Exactly, and looks suspicious.
I look suspicious.
Exactly, because you know what you did.
I just lived my best life.
You know what you did.
But let me ask you this. Do you have some of the bomber socks in your drawer?
You gave me 1 pair for my surgery.
No, I didn't. What?
And that was it.
I gave you no. Oh.
That was it. You gave me 1 pair for the surgery.
So, hold on now. I gave you socks way before the surgery.
Some socks in my drawer before the show.
I gave way before the surgery.
You're not putting those socks were not in my drawer.
Yes, they was. I split the pack in half.
You just slipped them in there.
No, I did.
They were not in my drawer.
I split the pack in half. I split the pack in half. Coach Calvin Ridley, Bookie, he says, what's the site again? Monfootsies.
No, it's Amazon.com/cheap knockoff socks.
No, it ain't. Wait,
That's where you find them.
Coach Ron, you need to get that hate out your heart.
That's where you find them.
You need to get that hate out your heart. Bobby Ball says, Big Low, you an African sock scammer. What in the world?
African American socks.
African American sock. Man, I tell you.
Exactly.
See, Marius Amy, he agrees with me. It looks like more people agreeing with me, Coach Ron.
No, there's plenty knots.
Okay. Marius Amy says Coach Low pulling the Calvin Ridley. What in the world? Oh man. Bobby Ball says, Big Low, you giving people socks that change colors on their feet.
Exactly. Stain your shoes.
What?
Stain your sneakers.
Those are some good socks. Man, see, I try to take care of my family, make sure my family has good socks to wear.
Move on.
And then
save the speech.
Okay, all right.
Cheap socks.
Okay, I hear you, Coach Ronnie. I hear you. But it's one of those cases where moving forward, I definitely would enjoy everybody coming on and chilling out with us as far as playing March Madness with us. We definitely enjoy that. Much love to everybody. Much love to the coaching staff. Once again, great show. Great show. Wait a minute. Calvin Ridley Bookie, he says, I got the first donation to Coach Ronnie's sock fund. Well, I appreciate that, Coach. Much love to you. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a super sock chat.
Thank you.
My mom says, Coach Lowe, we gotta have a coaches meeting about these socks, bro. We gotta have a coaches meeting. I don't know, like what in the world. Oh man. But yeah, man, yeah, definitely. So, and like I said, whoever wins the March Madness, it's one of those cases where you'll get a special prize directly from me and Coach Ronnie. Now, look, if it's one of those cases, and I'm pretty sure it's more likely to happen that I win,
Okay.
I won't keep the prize.
Okay.
I give it to the second place person, because I'm a humble guy like that.
Okay. As long as it's not good socks, you'll give it away.
What in the world?
Yeah.
What in the world? You get that hate out your heart, Coach Ronnie. You get that hate out your heart. My mom says, give me the prize now. Oh man, the St. Charles Beignet shirt. That's what we're gonna get you, volleyball. Oh, wait a minute. Tony Wright says, he says, hey Lo, I was told Calvin Ridley was asked to talk to Julio on the phone for years, but since the story broke, Ridley calls Julio and it goes straight to voicemail every time. Oh man, y'all look crazy. J Rod, he says, where and when is this this March Madness event again? So we're doing a virtual bracket, and Coach Ronnie, she put the link in the comments. So we're doing a virtual bracket. Calvin Ridley Bookie says, what does winning mean? 100% right bracket to the most correct pick. So it's going to the most correct pick. So if you have the pick with the best percentage bracket, then you would win. Or if you have
you don't have to know anything about
it.
I don't know nothing about college.
Yeah, like you don't have to know nothing about college because it's one of those.
If you do, you're likely to get a lot wrong.
Yeah.
So it's literally.
Yeah, it's
But it's fun if you get some of them right.
It is very fun. It is very fun. Very, very fun. Coach Molly Moss's Big Low. Dang well we don't have the St. Charles Beignet shirt. What's going on, Coach Tyler Russell? How you and Coach Christine doing? Definitely. I hope that y'all doing good. Slick says, I know it won't be your socks.
Exactly. That's not the prize. Don't even get excited. That's definitely not the prize.
Oh man.
Share.
Man, see y'all.
Nah, you can just do one bracket, J-Rock. One bracket per person.
Oh, one bracket per. Oh, J-Rock tried to pull a Calvin Ridley. So I finna put about 5 of those things in. Oh man, but yeah, man, yeah, you'll definitely be excited. I put it to you like this right here. The prize is historic. The prize is historic. It's historic. But yeah, man, definitely. Well, look, I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on, chilling out with us tonight. Much love to the coaching staff once again. Y'all had a great show. I definitely enjoyed all of the comments. I enjoyed all of the love. We're at Hump Day. You know what they say. After lunch on Wednesday is all downhill from there. So, I hope that y'all have a great rest of the week. Please don't do nothing that I would do. I need y'all to stay safe, stay productive, and we'll catch y'all a little bit farther down the road, man. But in the meantime, y'all take it easy, man.